In our last episode, we finally gave up on Mexico's summer heat. So, we sailed to San Carlos, hauled the boat out, then hopped on a bus bound for my brother's house in Phoenix, Arizona. This is my nephew. Last time I saw him, he was a little girl. Now he's a big man. He's taller than me and he's got muscles. What happened to you?
Hey guys, eating some cereal here.
Right here, this is my niece Sammy. This is Code Man.
No, you're awesome.
That's my awesome niece Sammy.
Redo it.
This is my awesome niece Sammy. This is my awesome nephew Cody.
No, just awesome niece Sammy.
And he's got fidget spinners. Apparently we missed the whole thing with fidget spinners.
Oh, it's just getting started. Okay.
I don't get it, but they're pretty awesome. Right, Cody?
Yeah, I have a ton.
Well, we made it to Phoenix, Arizona from San Carlos, Mexico. We took a bus. It took about 14 hours, and now we're here. We didn't actually plan on leaving the boat in Mexico, so we don't exactly have a plan for what we're doing now, but we got 3 big ideas. First is hop on a plane, go to Europe for the summer. Second is hop on a plane, go to South America. And then the third is actually just to road trip around the States for the rest of the summer until the end of hurricane season. We're kind of up in the air on all 3. But while we're here, we're going to spend some time with the family, catch up. Since we've been gone, actually traveling for about 3.5 years, we've kind of missed everybody. So we're going to catch up, figure out what to do, and then we'll go from there. But for today, since it's cooking hot here in Phoenix, we actually left Mexico to get away from the heat, but it's just as hot here. We're actually going to round up the troops, head to the Salt River, and go try to cool off. Going to float the salt.
And we're off.
What day is it?
River Day!
River Day! Loaded up with inner tubes, the Salt River was calling our name. But as Brenda will show you, those inner tubes can be a little tricky. We're out of here. We're off! How's it going, Brenda?
Going good. Go on the river.
How's your flippers?
Good. What flaps or paddles? You decide. The gun show. Welcome to town.
Butts up, butts up! They survived, just barely. Woo! Nice job, team. How'd it go, Code Man?
Good.
Like good or just good?
Good.
It was so hot out, even the local cowgirls were trying to cool off. How's it going? And since I'm dumb enough to eat just about anything, Cody and I like to play a little game we like to call 3 random ingredients. We've been having 3 random ingredients, and he's kind of taking the cake with this. What's on it?
Nacho cheese, marshmallows, and Doritos.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
How excited?
7.
7 out of 10?
Yeah.
Oh, that's done.
Oh yeah. This is so
How is it?
hot. Close.
Delicious? Like on 1 to 10?
A 6.
6? I would have guessed like a 1. Marshmallow, nacho cheese, and Doritos. It's actually not too bad.
Yeah.
Go big or go home.
Alright. It's spicy.
Here goes nothing. Down the hatch. Not bad. Who would have thought? Nacho cheese, marshmallows, and Doritos. You gotta get marshmallow in there. Don't cheat us.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Sam.
Surprisingly good, huh?
That's not disgusting. I mean, I wouldn't say good.
After spending a couple of weeks
Attaboy.
having some fun while catching up with the family,
Woo!
we finally came up with a plan on what to do next.
All right, we made some big decisions. Our first idea was going to Europe for the summer, and we couldn't quite wrap our head around spending only 3 months there. We just spent a year in Mexico and barely scratched the surface. And that was one country, so we couldn't really think of spending just a few months in a whole continent. There was too much to see. Then we thought about going to South America, and what we decided there is actually since this coming year we're going to be sailing south and going to basically be in South America. There's no point in going there now because we'll be down there on the boat. So we're going to road trip around the States for a few months. Should be pretty cool. We're going to load up the car, hit the road, see what we see. And that's that.
So, after a couple of weeks at my brother's house, we loaded up the car and then we hit the road. From Phoenix, Arizona, we made a straight shot all the way out to San Francisco, California to pick up a key piece of gear that was going to make this trip possible. And that is a rooftop tent.
We got matching yellow. It's pretty important. All right, if you've been watching these videos for a while, you'll notice this is not a boat. We left our boat in Mexico for a few months, just until the end of hurricane season, because the summer is brutally hot. It's torture. So the boat's gonna hang out there till probably the end of October, then we're gonna go back. So we got about 3 months. We're gonna live in this thing. So that's that, we're starting. We'll be living in that thing for 3 months.
Since California's Mount Diablo was pretty close to where we picked up our new rooftop tent, it was the perfect place for us to spend our first night on the road. And since we were there, we of course had to hike up to the tippity top.
It's hot here too. It's hot everywhere. It's the summertime. Look who's got the backpack. This guy. Look what Brenda's got. Nothing. But all of her stuff's in my bag. Oh, lizard.
Even though Mount Diablo is a relatively low peak at just under 4,000 feet, it has one of the largest view areas in the world. On a clear day, the Golden Gate Bridge is visible to the west, the Sentinel Dome in Yosemite to the east, and nearly 200 miles to the north is the Lassen Peak.
That's the actual summit. Right there, the actual summit. They built the building around the summit, so you come up, stand right on it.
For the next couple of days, we camped our way north exploring the Lassen National Forest before making it to a place that was pretty high on our list of must-sees.
We made it to Lassen National Park. What is this place?
We made it to Lassen National Park. We were excited.
Waiting for this guy up there. He's been up there forever.
I know, what's he doing?
Just get your map and move on. We've got places to go, things to see.
We made a quick stop in the visitor center, and then we had a plan.
We're gonna do some hiking. I am so excited.
Gonna go check this place out.
Woo!
And we're off. It smells really bad.
Even with boiling mud pots and fumaroles, thanks to one of the largest snowfalls on record, a lot of the park was still buried in snow even at the end of July.
Look at this. Snow! A couple of weeks ago, we were dying from heat in Mexico.
And now there's snow. It's amazing. Well, if it wasn't so dirty, I'd roll around in it.
Got something for you. Ah, that was a hard. I think she put a rock in there.
After spending the last year on the boat, we were pretty excited to get back in the mountains.
Been at sea level for like a year. Now we're at 8,000 feet.
And there's no oxygen up here.
No, I can actually feel it.
With all of the snow melt, hiking into some waterfalls seemed like a pretty good idea.
We made it. Oh, there's a nice cool breeze out of that. A little misting. Great.
And on a hot summer day, Brenda had the right idea. But sadly for me, what should have been a relatively easy hike out after being at sea level for so long, well, it seemed brutal.
Made it. Nice job.
The next day, we went to see what this place was really all about.
Lava rock. Right here. It's from the 1915 eruption. Came 3 miles from the top of the mountain. 3 miles! Pretty cool. These are California's newest rocks, formed in 1915 with a volcano eruption. Newest rocks in California. Dork. It's amazing. I love this kind of stuff.
After a series of eruptions that began in 1914, the landscape around Mount Lassen was forever changed. And until the eruption of Mount St. Helens in 1980, it was the most recent volcanic eruption in the lower 48. Which is why on August 9th, 1916, the Lassen Volcanic National Park was formed. After learning a bit about the park's history, we were off to see some more sights.
Another hike. Paradise Meadows. Here we come. It smells really good here. Not sure if it's the flowers or mint or just fresh air. Very nice. Nice cool breeze from the waterfall. It's Paradise Meadow. We made it. The runoff, waterfalls all over the place. Green as green could be. And butterflies. There's butterflies everywhere.
Perfect timing. Come down when the wildflowers are in bloom, the snow's melting, and all the bears come out. See who can run faster. Not too shabby, Jeff.
Yep, Paradise Meadow. Not too shabby for sure. Biggest snowfall since 1930. Latest park opening. Some of the trails are closed from snow still, but actually one of the ones we really want to see, that's closed because it's still buried in snow, but we get this instead. Not too shabby.
And that's about it for this episode. We'll see you next time.
Nice job, team. Nice job.
Woo! The end.